All right, everyone. Welcome to Street City Studio. If you're new here, I'm John. Obviously, this is my channel. Today, I got some toys to open. I haven't made a video in a while, so I'm probably just gonna skip all the frills and bells and whistles. Not that we have much around here, but I'm not worried too much about lighting and video quality, audio quality, and all that. I'm just gonna throw this together as quick as I can here. Try and crank a video out because I don't want to worry too much about dialing in all the quality and stuff. I think if I worry too much about making the best video, I might not make a video today. So we'll just make a video and not worry about how great it is, right? But I was excited because I haven't been buying a lot of toys lately. I haven't been seeing much out on the shelves that I like, and I don't chase them around the internet like some people get them off Amazon, eBay. Buy, you know, I like to buy loose figures, but I don't like to buy them off the internet loose. But but we got some TV show related figures today, obviously. And Star Wars has been real up and down with some of their TV shows, right? I'm a big fan of the Mandalorian show. It was really good, but towards the end, it started tapering downhill. And even Andor, I just finished the second season of Andor, and I kind of liked the first season, but the second season for me really wasn't much of anything. It was pretty boring, I thought. You got K2SO right at the very end, and he was one of the best parts of the first season, I thought. But I'm a big fan of Alan Tudyk, so anytime he's around, I'm gonna try and check it out. But likewise, this K2SO is the only figure I needed from Andor. I don't have a Cassian Andor. I don't need any of those characters really. But Alan Tudyk's K2SO is definitely one I needed. And especially because it's a droid, but not just a droid, any droid. It's a cool droid. He had some funny moments. He's real tough and strong, powerful, scary droid, right? And if you've been around, you know I got at least a couple Grogu's, but we got the Grogu IG-12 and Anzellan. If I'm saying that right, I always wear him Anzellian or Anzellan. I think it's Anzellan, but those guys were great. The scenes with Grogu and the Anzellans were great. But I have a good handful of Grogu figures here, right? I probably won't dig all of them out, but I got that one, right? Let's see if he'll get in that shot. Yeah, got the one doing the little force maneuver, force levitate on the frogs. Came with what was it? Luke Skywalker, right? Came with the Luke Skywalker. Got that one in the backpack. So I got a good handful of Grogu's here. I even got the Black Series. And I even have IG-12 here. And honestly, I probably wouldn't have bought this one if I had known I would eventually get this one. But it's cool to have them both, I guess. Right? It works. Because he had some good scenes. I don't have his rifles out here right now, but I have them. They're floating around. This thing big. Thought they would be with him, but they weren't. Buried under someone else. But I'm definitely excited about these figures. I thought they would have been on shelves quite a while back, and I never saw them on shelves. I've seen K2SO at local shops, not your Targets and Walmarts, but I've seen him at comic shops and toy shops. But he's always marked way up at like $30 or more. So I didn't want to overpay, and I didn't. I got him at a fair price at under 20, right? And likewise, I've never seen him on a shelf, but I thought he'd be off of shelves by now, I guess. So I'm happy to see either of them. I kind of gave up on them, thought I would have to get them down the line if I ever wanted to go on Amazon or eBay. But now I don't have to do that, and I got them at shelf price, so that was real cool. I'm real happy to break into them and get them out. I almost, if I had more money, I want more of them in Zellens, because there's a whole race of little guys, right? They always seem to work in groups, right? Work like 3 or 4 of them working on a robot. That'd be cool. So just one of them was kind of iffy. I was like, I feel like I at least wanted 2 of them. But to come with 3 figures in the pack, right? You got the Enzelin, Grogu, and IG-12. So, and he comes with a rifle, right? The other IG-12 came with 2 rifles. That one. But I'll take a rifle. 3 characters. I don't mind that. And it's the little mech suit gimmick, so I definitely appreciate that. It's cool that the figure fits inside, right? Put his hands on the controls or take him out, right? Maybe have the Enzelin working on it or something. Or maybe even put the Enzelin in it, piloting around, right? Before the handoff, before they gave it to Grogu, maybe. Something like that. K2SO here. He doesn't come with much, just the blaster. But that's one of the reasons I couldn't really justify overpaying for him, because he's not going to occupy much space on my shelf. There's nobody to accompany him, right? No Cassian Andor or anybody. So he's kind of just going to get stuck in a droid corner somewhere, right? Maybe even army build these guys eventually, because they were probably the coolest scene in season 2 of Andor, when you seen the squad of them taking out the crowds and stuff. That was really cool. That was probably the best action in the whole season, at least for me. But it's cool to get them open, so let's get to that. Since this is the simplest one, we should start there, I guess. I'm not even going to pause it. I don't know if you guys don't like the noise, maybe you can skip ahead a bit. But we're going to pop them open here. I'm not even going to be too gentle. That didn't do too much damage, though. The usual, I guess, right? There it is. We'll get that blaster out first, if we can. Get this tape off the side. Get the tape off the side right there. There, oh, almost. There it is. Set that down. Pop him out. There's a real stiff looking box pose. Let's bend his elbows a little. I always like to get him out of the box pose. I don't like the box pose. They always come in the weirdest configurations with the stiff knees and stiff elbows. That's probably just to reduce space in the packaging, I'm sure. But get them a little looser in more natural positions, kind of. Get this gun out of the way, put it in his hand and get it out of our way so we don't have to think about it too much no more. Oh, it's not locking in as easy. Let me get his finger in there. There we go. Now that his finger's in the trigger hole, it'll stay in a little better. kind of don't like how crooked it looks in his hand. He doesn't hold it in a good grip position. Probably get his finger a little deeper here. Yeah, that looks a little better. Alright. Let's get him standing up and see. See, a lot of these droids got these skinny legs and they're real heavy on top. But he seems pretty stiff. He should be able to stand. How tall does he look? He's a little taller than me. Does it come across on camera? A little bit. How tall? Oh, as soon as I turned around. Let's see. Let me get some Star Wars characters next to him. Let's see how tall he looks next to Din Djarin. Yeah, about the same, huh? Alright, so he is a good foot taller than other figures, maybe. Half a foot. Get this box out of the way here. Let's see him next to IG-11 or IG-12. Go. IG-12. No, it is, isn't it? That's IG-11, that's IG-12. Something like that. Yeah. We got some tall droids. Alright. Let's get this one open. I'll do this one just the same. Oh, that one's peeling. There we go. Cardboard started to lift in the corner a bit. Let's get this tape first. Oh, it's peeling too. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. That tape was real brittle. There's a rifle, a blaster. There's the Anzellan. There's a Grogu. That Grogu's super tiny. Get the box out of the way right from the start here. Alright. Well, let's compare these guys a little bit. Some different coloring on their arms and legs. That's for sure. Let's see. Okay. Looks like a whole frame built in to support the difference, I guess. Seat and stuff. Well, that's not bad though. I like that. Let's see how he stands up. Alright. Now this Grogu really seems tiny. Let me grab one of these other ones. I'll grab two of them. Okay. Let's see. First off, we got the one with his hands out doing the force push thing. I guess he's not that tiny. It's just kind of his shoulders and his footprint. His foot, here's the other one, right? He is a little smaller. They definitely trimmed him down to have a smaller footprint. A smaller shoulder span, I guess, width. Yeah, you can see there. He's a lot narrower, a lot skinnier, so he can fit all in there, right? Let's get his arms up and stick him in there. Oh yeah, there we go. He really gets in there, doesn't he? Maybe bend these elbows. Put this Anzelin on his hand. Something like that. Oh, he's gonna fall right off. Yeah, he's gonna fall right off. Alright, well, that's not gonna work as well as I want. That's okay, this Anzelin's cool though. Let's get him closer. Oh yeah, he'd go good with this force push one for those hugging scenes, right? Oh, squeezy. Oh, squeezy, bad baby. Right? Those scenes were hilarious. Well, there's not much else to this video, I suppose, right? We got these guys open. I'll probably put that rifle in his hand here in a second. There he is. This rifle right here. Oh, here, let's see. John can hold on to it for now. There you go. Let me see if we can refocus here a little bit. Yeah, that's alright. Like I said, we ain't gonna worry too much about all that today. That's about it anyways. So, we can wrap it up right there. I wanted to let you guys know, even though it's been a long time, I appreciate you coming by. Even if this is your first time, I appreciate you coming by. If you've been here before, I really appreciate you coming back. I don't know when I'll make another video, but I'll try to get another one out soon. See you guys again real soon.